Thank you so much, Mike. And I don't know what you mean by all these guys. I'm not a guy. I'm not a transgender. I'm nothing. I'm a girl, Mike. Please, let's stick to that. Welcome to Entertainment News, and we're going to be kicking off with AMVCA announces nominees for its 2025 edition of its annual awards. Now, African Movies Viewers' Choice Awards has announced the nominations covering film, television, and digital content. Recognized works released between January 1st and December 31st, 2024. And among the top contenders are The Uprising, Skeleton Coast, House of Ga, and Freedom Way, which all secured multiple nominations across various categories, including Best Movie and Best Director. Also in the acting categories, we have Gideon Okeke for Tokumbo, Stan Inze for Suspicion, Femi Adebayo for 7 Doors, and Adedimeji Lateef for Lishabi, The Uprising. They were all nominated for Best Lead Actor, while Chioma Chukwuka for 7 Doors, Bimbo Ademoye for Anikulapo, Rise of the Spectre, and Uche Montana for Thin Line are among those vying for the Best Lead Actress. Congratulations to all the nominees of the 11th AMVCA Awards 2025. We love to see it. I mean, we've created our own, some sort of Oscar for ourselves here, and we're really proud that they are giving them this platform to, appreciate them for all the works they put into Nigerian cinema, Nollywood cinema right now. Now, let's move on to Ini Edo buries her father in grand style. Now, Nollywood stars show up in style to support friend and colleague Ini Edo as she lays her father to rest in grand style. Chokema Kinwa, Rita Dominic, Uche Jombo, Nancy Isime, and others joined her in Uyo for the burial of her father. Now, with this, some people had unsolicited opinions on how Ini Edo chose to spend the hours after her father's burial. Someone expressed in a tweet how wrongly they felt about Ini Edo going to a celebratory party just immediately after the burial. The tweet said, and I quote, "I am disappointed in Ini Edo for traveling to Ghana for a birthday party just 5 hours after her father's burial ceremony. This is a wrong way of mourning. To me, this is not a suitable way to mourn. It's not about the financial aspect, but about showing respect and spending quality time with her loved ones during this difficult period." Ini Edo buried her dad yesterday and was visibly emotional. Now, less than 24 hours later, she was already seen in Ghana attending a birthday party. Her trip to Ghana for a birthday party, according to some people, is insensitive and disappointing, and also disrespectful now to her family, end of quote. See, I don't really understand how this is anybody's problem, how people choose to mourn. At the end of the day, give the lady breathing space. If she chooses to attend something later, it's nobody's business. I don't know how I buried somebody today and I went to birthday party is your problem. Leave the woman alone now. What's your own? Please, let people just mourn the way they want to mourn. It's nobody's business. It's not your father. You're not Ini Edo's family member. You're not her sister. Even if you're a family member, if she chooses to go somewhere there, it's none of your business. Honestly, let her be, please. If she chooses to mourn this way, let her be. All right, so moving on to Matthew Knows. I'm talking about Mike's friend right now because I know that Mike should be interested in this one. Because I know that anything, you see Mike there. Now, Matthew Knows responds to Kanye West's offensive remarks about Beyonce and Jay-Z's children. Now, Beyonce's father, Matthew Knows, is standing up for his youngest grandchildren, Rumi and Sar Carter, after Kanye's offensive remarks about them on his X social media platform. Now, in his since deleted post last Tuesday, Kanye wrote, "Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? They are not like literally, and this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having blip blip children is a choice," end of quote. Now, Beyonce and her husband, Jay-Z, are also parents to 13-year-old Blue Ivy. Now, 3 days after this, after Kanye's post, Matthew Knows spoke to TMZ saying, in quote, "People pay a price for being stupid, especially in the music industry. I'm hopeful Kanye gets the type of help he needs in terms of mental health," end of quote. Now, his remarks come 2 days after his ex-wife, Tina Knowles, defended the family on Instagram. She stated in the video on her Instagram page, "What happens when a snowman throws a tantrum? He has a meltdown. Y'all know that's funny," end of quote. So this is the same person that came on social media, I think on X, to give a long list of people who betrayed him. I mean, at this point, I think they need to declare a state of emergency on Ye's matter because there's no way in earth that man is okay. We call it bipolar disorder. Maybe that bipolar disorder should be like times 1 million. Because I see the point that Mike probably makes at the end of the day when he says Ye is a special person. I know he's his bestie, but a state of emergency needs to be declared on this matter. This man literally came out to give a long list of names of people who betrayed him, and even included names of his own children as part of the list of people who betrayed him. I mean, his eldest daughter is just how old? 13 or 12. How? How, Kanye? I don't understand. But one thing for sure, I love the way Matthew Knowles and his ex-wife Tina had to come out to defend their grandchildren at the end of the day. There is no excuse for bad behavior. Don't let us be forming that, oh, Kanye has bipolar disorder now. We should just be letting bygones by. No, nobody should ignore that. It's not fine. And at this point, I think they need to take his phone from him. And at this point, Elon Musk should look into his matter and probably cancel, block his Twitter or whatever, anywhere he's using to communicate for now, because it is not normal anymore, and declare a state of emergency on top of his matter. Collect his phones, collect everything. And Bianca, please hold your husband, because it's not okay. I'll possibly send Mike abroad to come and, talk one or two cents to him. Yes. That's all we can take on entertainment news for today. We'll be right back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria.